Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I am so rich. I have so much money, and I am better than you because I have money. Unfortunately, I am not born the child of a billionaire rich, so by my logic, they are better than me. And what better way to cope with inferiority than to look at their TikToks and laugh? Hi again, you, and welcome back to a worrying pattern of behavior you're seeing in one of your close friends. TikTok is a place for everybody, and it's too bad because that really means everybody, including the people who have way more shit than you, like me, except even more than that. So today I wanted to take a look at some of the most expensive shit to ever be recorded on an iPhone 7, but before we do that, did you know subscribing with notifications on makes you rich? Half of you watching right now aren't subscribed, which is a terrible business decision, because while subscribing won't give you wealth, it will give you health, because I won't kill you where you stand. In that first clip, I really thought she was going to come out from the curtain way higher up. With the perspective she gave us, it looks like she's walking around in a life-size dollhouse. That second one, though, I don't even know what to say. It looks like if you took Donald Trump's apartment, which itself looks like what would happen if someone who had the Midas touch, but only on their poop, took a massive diarrhea spray on every room in that penthouse, and you just turned it into a full-size mansion in rural Idaho.
I am so sorry to my neighbors. I am so sorry. I really don't mean this. I am sorry. I just have to do it every time. I'm really sorry in advance. I don't mean this in any bad way. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. It just kind of has to happen, but hopefully you guys can forgive me.
I'm sorry, man. We can't be friends. You had to stick the key in the ignition of that car. Are you poor? Is this a joke to you? Do you not take this being rich stuff seriously? Melt down that car for scrap metal and get yourself something that you don't have to simulate sex on to get started.
Woo! I'm thirsty.
Yeah. Oh no, I finished my water and I'm still thirsty, but my house is the size of a COD map. Let me show you how many miles I have to run just to get some water. It's really hard. Listen, what you do is easy, kid. For me to get the only sterile source of tap water in my area, I have to convince my cat to pee in a cup. It's not fun, so count your blessings. Also, just buy a mini fridge, put it in your room. I'm sure you can find the money for it somewhere. So that's really cool, obviously. I'm just not really sure what it's for. Like, there's one chair there. What are you gonna do? Sit there and read? No, you're gonna look at the shark swimming under your feet. If I had this, I would put a bench there instead, or at least 2 chairs. The most practical application for this pond is showing it to other people to try and lay pipe, and how the fuck are you gonna do the dirty on this one chair?
Oh.
Apple, 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 apple.
Apple. Apple. Apple.
Apple, apple,
Apple.
apple,
Apple.
What was the point of any of that? Are you playing poker and using iPhones as chips? I love how they include the broken ones too, as if the 4-foot wide pile of $1,000 Apple products didn't make the point clear enough. You just need to know that they've destroyed some as a reminder of how expendable these are to them. I actually approve. I do the same thing daily. My morning routine consists of waking up and snapping an iMac in half just to get the blood flowing. Listen, I'm as big of an alcoholic as the next recently turned 21-year-old, but you are never finishing this shit. 1, White Claw is the superior drink to wine every single time, and 2, has anybody even bought this house to drink that wine from? Is there just millions of dollars of wine sitting in this unlived-in house that people are flaunting, but technically nobody even uses?
Hey yo, rich boy check.
This is a great example of being so rich, you have no idea what to do with yourself. Like, realistically, what do you use 5 iPhones for? Oh, wait, I think some of them might be Samsung, my bad. But, like, maybe one for personal use and another for business, I get. But are you this rich from dealing drugs or some shit? There's even less reason to have 7 different wireless earbuds. It's not even a tax write-off at this point, man. And people are gonna be all like, "Aw, Kwite, you're just jealous." Yeah, no shit, of course I am.
Hey yo, rich boy check.
The presentation of that video was so grand, but literally nothing happened in it the whole time. It's like this dude doesn't even know how to flex properly. All we got to see was this neat glass elevator, and then he basically walks around the same room for 15 seconds while barely showing anything. I mean, for Christ's sake, you didn't even finish sitting down in the chair at the end.
Wealthy? Rich. Hey mom, what's the chef cooking for dinner tonight? Is that tap water? I'm on the golf team. Yeah, we don't really use this. It's only for show.
Alright man, let me give you a freebie here. You could have all the money in the world, and that still won't stop you from getting bullied for being on the golf team. Unless you're playing competitive mini or top golf, you have designated yourself as the enemy of the people. That being said, I have been working on my drive. I'd love to show you guys sometime. I've got a mean swing on the range, I'll tell you.
Daddy's money! Daddy's money! Daddy's money!
I really don't get why you'd even want to drive a Lambo to school. Like, when I get a nice thing, I usually want to take care of it. I generally want to make sure bad stuff doesn't happen to my newly acquired nice thing. And the last place I'd want to leave a nice thing is in a high school parking lot where I can't see it for 6 hours. If I was the rich kid getting bullied for being rich, I would take the hint and buy a much humbler and poor person car, like a brand new Range Rover, just to go to school. You know what? I can kind of respect that. A spoiled kid who's just like, yeah, I am spoiled. He openly credits his parents with buying all of his stuff for him. It's a rare breed that you see someone with balls like this. Daddy's money. You're right. It is pretty good having it, I gotta say.
Hey yo, my best friend's rich check.
I'm not sure if I'm more or less awestruck by the friends of rich kids showing off their friends' wealth. On one hand, yeah, it's cool that you get to go inside and hit the heated spa. I'd think it's neat too. But at this point, we're flexing stuff that has 2 degrees of separation with the flexor. It's the rich friend stuff that was bought by the rich friend's parents. There needs to be a flowchart for this shit. All that being said, let's not forget that I'm richer than everybody I've showed in this video.
My dad buys things that are unnecessary check.
Alright, I'm gonna make my concession for this one topic. I don't know what your dad was thinking when he bought that, but whatever it was, he was fucking right. You call it unnecessary, but I have never seen a more important purchase in my life. He made the right call, and I'm gonna have to trust him on this one.
No, I didn't. Daddy bought it.
Okay, so this could just be a result of the internet rotting my brain, but why does every rich person call their dad daddy? Even the sons refer to that guy like he's dating them. I don't get it. Like I said, this very well could be the result of spending too much time on TikTok and Twitter and ruining that word forever for me, but honestly, I can't help it. Every time I hear it, I cry a little.
No, I didn't. Daddy bought it.
Wait a second, is that guy in the X-Men mansion? The image of those stairs has been print and pressed into my mind, both from the original X trilogy and the dozen other franchises that picked the same house when they needed an old wooden mansion looking thing.
Apple. Apple.
Apple, 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 apple.
You say apple? Oh no.
Why is he stacking them in a cross shape? Are you trying to play Jenga with broken iPhones? So many iPhone variants of games. Speaking of them being broken, this wasn't a rich kids compilation, but I have a feeling that this was just some dude working in a repair shop, considering not a single one of those damn things seems to still be in one piece. It's nice that they're all the same color at least, though. It's aesthetically pleasing.
Ladies, you want to know how you feel bougie? Order yourself this. That's just so gorgeous. And you have to be gentle, because that's some legit packaging. We got free perfume. Chanel cotton.
Truthfully, I don't mind a little flexing here and there. It's whatever. But if you're gonna rub your money in my face, please just do it and don't waste my fucking time. This woman took over a minute to open this packaging while giving the most non-commentary I've heard since my videos from 2017. All this talk about how all this time struggling to move some fucking tissue paper and open a box with one hand wasn't a waste of time, just to show me an expensive napkin to blow your boogers into. I'm sorry, but you were wrong. You were not worth my time. Anyways, that's enough feeling poor for me. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. If you have any ideas for future videos, feel free to let me know in the comments. Remember, don't go after anyone I talked about in today's video. It helps no one and really just waste your own time. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Kwite, where I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and on my second channel, Quote, where I post stream highlights, on Twitter at Kwite, on Instagram at Kwite.png, and on TikTok at Kwite TikTok. Anyways, this has been Kwite, and I will never see you again. I'm so rich that I don't even have to do YouTube anymore.